and the sound of something heavy as it leaves Gollum behind. Interestingly, the idea for the design of the ring was inspired by the wedding band of the co-producer. Bilbo sets off humming a song called The Road Goes Ever On, which is also sung by Gandalf when he arrives in the Shire. The song appears in Tolkien's books, and although the melody in the film is different, it was published in another work of sheet music and poems by Tolkien and the musician Donald Swann. Hobbiton was built in New Zealand a year before filming, to make it look like a natural, lived-in place. After thorough investigation, Gandalf returns and confirms his suspicions that the ring is the legendary creation of the evil Sauron. Notice the attention to detail. When Frodo examines the ring, the light from the inscription reflects on his face. The portraits hanging above the fireplace are based on Peter Jackson, beardless, and his wife Fran Walsh. The forced perspective technique is used again, with props made in two different scales to emphasize the size difference between the characters. Soon, Frodo flees with the ring, accompanied by his loyal friend Sam. As they leave the Shire, they meet Pippin and Merry. A shortcut to where? Look, mushrooms! A shortcut to mushrooms. A Shortcut to Mushrooms is also the title of a chapter in the book. Meanwhile, Gandalf seeks advice from Saruman, played by Christopher Lee, a great fan of the books, who read them every year. Here he is reading in one of his films.
Lord of the Rings, every year. He reads it once a year and has done so for decades. He actually met Professor Tolkien once.
Knowing about the ring, Saruman suggests joining forces with Sauron. We must join him, Gandalf. After a confrontation, he imprisons Gandalf at the top of the tower. If you've ever wondered where the wizard keeps his pipe, there's a compartment in his staff. Hitchcock would be proud. This is the dolly zoom effect made famous in Vertigo. It works by moving the camera back while increasing the zoom. The iconic scene of the hobbits hiding was visually inspired by the 1978 animation, which was Peter Jackson's first introduction to The Lord of the Rings.